Hey everyone, welcome to Active Self-Protection Extra here at C2 Tactical in Scottsdale with Neil and with Justin again, doing some more low round count drills because ammo is expensive and difficult to find. So today, 12 round drill for you that is spicy as all get out. It comes from John Johnston of Citizens Defense Research and it is called the Test with No Name.
Magtech has maintained their high quality during the ammo panic and ramped production to the max. Their ammo is the only ammo I run on the range because of its performance and reliability. I recommend Magtech wholeheartedly.
So the Test with No Name is named because John could not figure out a good name for it. But it is, I would say, one of the better drills to make you change paces and make sure that you're able to shoot a relatively medium-sized target quickly and then a very small target precisely and change gears. So this is really a gear-changing drill. So I'm going to walk you down here. We are shooting this on a Langdon Tactical Technologies target that is turned on its side. So this is Ernest Langdon's target, the LTT, right? It's got a bunch of dots and all that stuff. We can run another Johnston drill, but it's all the ammos, and we're not going to do that one today. So what we're using here, these are B8 targets. These are 3-inch circles, and those are 1-inch squares. So here's what you have to do. On the timer, when you get the go signal, you have to draw and fire 5 shots into the B8. Your goal is to keep it all in the black, which is the 9 and 10 ring. So you have to fire 5 rounds into the black here, then transition and fire 1 shot into the 1-inch square. Then fire 5 rounds into the other B8, then fire 1 round into the final 1-inch square, and that is the drill. You can shoot these in any order. So you can go down this way, you can go up this way. You can go from this side right to left if you want, down to the bottom. That does not matter. So you can shoot those in any order. It's 5-1, 5-1 for a total of 12 rounds. Now, here's the thing. Your aggregate time is what you get unless you miss, okay? So you cannot miss. If you miss, you fail. So the hard ones I'm telling you. So again, getting in here in this basically 5.5-inch circle, and this drill's shot at 5 yards, okay? So basically you're starting with functionally a Gila Hayes 5x5. Then you are transitioning, and this little bitty 1-inch square is little bitty, and it is small. And if you miss it, you fail, right? So that's a fail. So you got to get your hits. Now, to get John's Uber coin time, you got to do all that in 6 seconds from the holster. Good luck. All right, that's pretty spicy. What we're going to say is for a mortal, for somebody that we really want to see do this, we want to see them get all of this. So we're going to say that is 5 seconds here, 2 seconds to this one here, 5 more seconds here, 2 more seconds here. So we're going to say 14 seconds as our goal for mortals. For immortals, John's a heck of a shooter, like turbo pin guy and those kinds of things. Yeah, if you want to try that in 6 seconds, more power to you. 14 seconds is competence on this drill. So let's get to the 5-yard line and shoot it. All right, Mr. Neil, you ready?
Am I going first?
I'll go first. No, we'll run it from there?
I'm not scared.
I ain't scared.
Well, I am scared, but.
Ain't scared. All right, sir. So here's what you're going to do. Go ahead and check your gun if you need to. Make sure you got 12 rounds in it. I'm telling you, where people fail on this one is the 1-inch squares.
Oh, yeah.
Where people fail on this one is that 1-inch square. And Neil, he's got a built-in excuse that he says, I don't know where my dot is compared to that 1-inch square.
No, you just got to play it a little bit. I just got to be careful. That's all.
Got to be precise.
I do have the offset. I got to go a little above that square to hit it. So at 5 yards.
Okay. All right. 5 to the B8, 1 to the square, 5 to the B8, 1 to the square. Do you understand your task?
I do.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Ah! Jeepers.
Safely holstered. Now, if we come down and look at Neil's target, what we will see is you failed immediately, right? Because you missed 2 here on this first B8. That one was good. These ones are good. That one was off as well.
Yeah.
So
I knew as soon as I threw that one, I'm like, I just want to see what I can do.
Yeah, I may as well just rip them, right? Yep. So that was a 7.13, which is, I mean, obviously your time there was fantastic. Really, really good, but didn't get the accuracy standards. Now, if you saw that, what would you say, okay, so what am I working on the rest of today in order to use this low round count drill to get better?
For me, I'm working on grip is really it.
Yeah.
Getting the grip. I was aimed in maybe a little bit low as well. So my dot was bouncing and my timing was off there.
Little off on the timing there,
Yeah.
probably.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. 5-yard line. Yeah, you're right there. You're good to go. All right, Justin, you got at least 12 rounds in the gun?
Yep.
All right, you're going to safely draw the firearm. You're going to put 5 shots in the black circle of the whichever B8 you want to do. Then you're going to get enough time to get a hit on that square, right? Settle your sights there. 5 more on the other B8, 1 more on the other square. You understand what you're doing?
Yep.
Stand by. So I really like how much time the pressure you took on that last dot. So 10.84, right? Which was great time. You had plenty more time. You had 3 extra seconds to work
Yeah.
with, right? So did this shot throw you off and you're like, ah, to heck with it, I'm done now?
I mean, I saw it. I still tried to take my time, here and.
So one of the things I think that I'm watching you do
Yeah.
is you were deciding, okay, so you've got a lot of trigger slack left to play, and
Okay.
you decide it's there, go. Okay, so what
Okay.
I'd really encourage you to do on these precise shots
Yeah.
is what we call stage that trigger. So I find the wall, right? So I give it pressure until I go, now it's got pressure on it, so
Okay.
now all I gotta do is finish a
Yeah.
little bit, okay?
Yeah,
So,
definitely not being smooth with my trigger pulls, I think.
and it's not, I would say not smooth that I want to do. What I want to do is get all the slack out and
Yeah.
stage, right? So I stage, now finish lining up the sights with as much clarity as I need them while I finish. So stage first, okay?
Okay.
So it's not smooth, stage finish,
Okay.
okay? Not bad, dude. Okay, I'm going to get this gun out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Woo! Okay, that was exactly what I wanted it to do. That was, I saw what I needed to see. I had the grip that I needed to have. I let my sights do what they needed to do. So I'm actually happy with that. We've been shooting for a couple of hours today. It's literally the first time that I've done anything that I feel good about.
That was a 6.63.
663. So again, if I come down, I would guess actually what you see here is I have a little bit more time.
Yeah.
So I kept 10 ring here, 10 ring here. So I got all 10 of those shots in the 10 ring where I could have run my sights a little bit harder and still gotten acceptable hits. But am I proud of those two? You're darn right. And those actually, when I look at them, so let's look at my splits here. I really would like to see my splits. So these are 12 shots. It saw a 13th shot
I
way
moved
later.
the stand,
Oh, you moved
and
the
it
stand.
called
Way
it
to go.
as- yeah.
So my splits there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My 6th shot, I shot at a .73 split. So to transition and hit the dot was a .73 split here, and then my last one was a .65. So those are pretty spicy splits over to these smaller targets. Now I'm going to tell you for what I really wanted to do on this one, and I actually did, was I said grip that gun with your support hand. Really get the gun gripped with the support hand, so then that way I'm driving the sights and driving my dot. And a couple things out of that. I'm pretty darn happy with the 663 clean.
Yep.
The first time I've shot this today. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, you don't need an Ernest Langdon target to do this. What you need is you need 2 B8s and a couple of little small targets, like a 1-inch square, right? So if you can take a piece of tape that's a 1-inch square and stick it in between 2 B8s, you're in business, right? You can buy Ernest's target too. It's a cool target and I recommend it. But this is a great low round count drill that you work on. It kind of de-emphasizes the draw, which is fine, and it makes you really transition mentally and your grip and trigger between moving very quickly and moving very precisely. And I think that makes it a very worthwhile drill when you don't want to spend a lot of rounds.